Yo! How we doing, ladies and gents, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Just Mod Show. It's your boy, your homie, your hostess with the mostest, Just Small. Hopefully you enjoyed an original soundtrack there. Something I've been working on for a long time. I would show you the vocals, but they're a little bit ugh. So yeah, it's a very meaningful song. But yes, how we all doing, ladies and gents? As you can see by the title, we're back, and Ed's going to be joining us very shortly. Probably within 15-20 minutes or so, something like that. He's going to join us. We're going to talk about what is to come for next year a little bit more. We're not going to talk too much. We're not going to give too much away, you know, spoil too much, but we can speak on some stuff. But of course, ladies and gents, there are other things that we do have to talk about as well. There is an awful lot going on, for us to talk about. So the best that you could do is you could get involved. I've done my back in. Oh God. That sounds like an Ed thing, you know. That sounds like, you know, Ed's thrown his back out again. He was dancing on TikTok again. But, yeah. But yes, we are back, ladies and gents. So, as we normally like to do, we like to give it a little bit of time. So we're going to play the music a little bit more. We're going to have it a little bit quieter this time. Going to have a little bit quieter. Of course. Just for the time being. Allow time to sort of go by as we wait for people to come in and join us. Got to keep my fans happy with my dad bod. You see, I've gone far beyond that now. I think dad bod, like I am in massive need of losing weight. So yeah, starting from tomorrow, yeah, gonna start going out for more walks. Like I drink a lot of water, but there are during this job, I'm always at the PC doing stuff. If you catch my drift, I'm always working on potential interviews, next lives, etc. I'm always doing something. If I'm not doing any of that, then I'm applying for jobs. If I'm not applying for jobs, then I'm having a bit of me time. I'm playing some like Football Manager or something. I'm sexy and I know it. There is a song. There's a song there because it already exists. It already exists. I'm sexy and I know it. But yes, just a couple of minutes to go now. I love how he's put Suxy. I'm Suxy and I know it. What the hell? Yeah, I'm Suxy. But yeah, I'm not sure when Ed's joining us. He's probably going to join us in like 10-15 minutes or so. For a Zoom call again. So you've not got to worry. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, dummy. But there is so much to look forward to. So much to look forward to that we've got coming up. So we might as well get started. But yes, ladies and gents, howdy doodle. Welcome back, welcome back. to the Just Mo show with your horses, with the most. It's Just Mo. We're here. We're back. But yes, ladies and gents, I am looking forward. Well, first of all, White Rabbit. Yeah, it's the 1st of June. My birthday is only 27 days away now. Yeah. And then, of course, we've got 14 days that remain for you to get your tickets for the Rocky Horror Experience. For you all to let loose, ladies and gents. You can have fun, and. And I'm gonna do something really, really simple here. You're gonna cut loose. Everyone's gonna be like, how dare you? But yes, we're back. The Rocky Horror is on the horizon now. Weather as well. It's nice and warm. That breeze as well. Is really kicking in noise today. 15 degrees. I feel like if the wind was a little bit weaker, probably might have been about 16 or 17. But yeah, the weather is nice. We're right in the gist of summer now. It's kicking in now. For the past couple of summer's not been too bad weather-wise. Especially last year. Last summer was actually quite warm. One of the warmest summers that I can remember. And this year, normally around this time, it's raining cats and dogs. As the saying goes, like it's chucking it down usually, but there's been some really, really good weather. This is just the beginning. We're probably going to get some rain in like a week. And it'll rain for like a solid week and a half. And then it'll be warm again. That's what it's normally like. I'm expecting heavy... we have actually not long just had heavy rain as well. But I'm expecting to get at least one more stint of like a week of just heavy rain. But hopefully the weather is in absolute immaculate condition for the 14th of this month. For the Rocky Horror Experience, because you are all going to be able to get lost at a time up, you sweet transvestites, and you can lose yourselves in the music the moment you own it. You will never let it go, and have an awful lot of fun. So make sure to go and get your tickets. So go and get your tickets. You can get them via Eventbrite. And to all you locals, you can get them at Peter Street and Virgin Dalton Road or Fat Bob's Music Store on Cavendish Street. So go ahead, go get your tickets, however which way you prefer, and we will see you there. We will see you there at the Cloud9 for a fantabidozy night. So, also, ladies, attention ladies, this one's for all you. This one's for all the girls. This one for all you ladies. Ladies' night is back, ladies and gents. Well, ladies, more specifically, ladies' night is back. It's coming back. September time. I believe it's September 20th. September 20th. So when the heat starts to die off a little bit, it starts to get a little bit nippier. You can warm yourselves up with some alcohol and have a good old time with. You can have some fun. Ladies' night is coming back. We've got an incredible bunch coming up. You can add me if you like. I was going to say it's a bit early, but can do. We're going to add Ed. Because knowing him, he does. I don't know if. Alright, Ed, join whenever you want to. Well, unfortunately, I don't have like Pro, like Zoom Pro, so it only lasts for like 45 minutes and then cuts off. So we'll do about maybe two. We normally do 2 Zoom calls. Whenever you're ready, Ed, come get it. Na 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 na. I'm not sure what Ed wants to talk about tonight. I'm not 100% certain. I don't. All right, can you hear me, Eduardo? Can you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm not too
Hello.
bad. How are you?
I'm in agony. Uh, yeah, I blew me back out yesterday with Jamie. I know it wasn't doing what you're thinking because you got a dirty mind. I know. No, we're
Ah, you're
moving a
dancing
load
on
of.
TikTok again, Ed.
Yeah, no, we're dancing, moving a load of wood. I wish we was dancing on TikTok. It wouldn't hurt as much.
He was too busy throwing it back.
That's it. I'll be showing something. We won't be back.
He was throwing it back and he slipped the disc.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm absolute agony, it's killing me. Um,
So, like I said, I don't know what it is you would like to speak about today. What is the agenda of what of? Because what else have you got?
well,
What else have you got for us today?
what do you want to talk about? The New World Order there. That'll do, we'll do that.
What? I thought you were about to say who runs the world, girls. I was like,
No,
okay.
no, that's me. I know the answer to that one. That's me. Right. No, basically, just a little bit about each one of the shows. We've got initially, as I said, you got the Rocky Horror Show. That's coming up. That's for a firm, a group to be fair, but firm wrong word to use. It's for. Get me brain to gear in a minute. It's going to be performed by a group of artists that have played all over the country. If I'm honest, they're absolutely amazing. So it's something that you don't normally see in Barrow
Ah,
to
right.
start with. And as I said, this company have been all over the country doing events and shows and whatnot. So
Wow.
it should be an interesting one for everybody who does attend. And
Yeah.
I say, where else can you go for a tenner?
I know.
You know what?
There's not many places. Oh, I can't say that. There's not many events in Barrow nowadays that have tickets that would be below 15 quid.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, as I said, there is,
there's not many. Like there's not many. Like I've looked at other
and
events,
more,
and many of them are
and
like 20, 25 quid.
yeah, and more to the event. Where else could you come along and see you in stockings and suspenders?
I'm not wearing that crap. Don't make me swear. Don't make me swear.
Yeah, yeah, no, get you up on stage, stockings and suspenders, you'll be well away.
Nope.
Look,
Because you will see me go home. You will see me walk out the
if
building.
if I can't leave, nobody can leave.
Yeah, well, I'll bet. I'll just crawl. I'll crawl out.
That's all I'm doing at the minute, so don't worry about it. But yeah, no, it's
I
not
can
fun throwing
see
your
you in a
back out.
stretcher at the event. He's like, right, and
Yeah, I'm here. Shut up, I'm here. That'll be it. Yeah. But yeah, no. Basically, we've got this group that are coming are actually doing us a great big favour, to be fair, because they are absolutely amazing. They've done a lot of big shows on the theatres in Manchester. They've literally been all over the country doing the major theatre shows. So to get them to come to
yeah.
Cloud
I was gonna
Nine,
say, didn't you tell me that they'd performed in some big venues?
big venues. They've performed in places, major theatres in Manchester, in Blackpool, in London. So to get them to
Wow.
come to Barrow and then get them to come to Cloud Nine is a bit of a feather in the cap for Cloud Nine and Bros, because obviously they're coming along and performing and showing everybody what it's all about. And getting freaky with it, to find a better word for it.
Of
So
all
yeah, so
words to
it's going to be
use,
interesting.
I
Well,
didn't think. I
it's-
didn't think get freaky with it. Ah!
yeah, get freaky with it is exactly what's going to happen. To be fair.
That's gonna be Ed's new slogan, isn't it? For the events.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
freaky
getting
with it.
freaky. Yeah.
Get freaky with it.
Well, the advert
Get
does
freaky
say
with
they
it with the
only
chickens.
Well, that's it. The advert does say the only place in town you can come dressed in a maid's outfit and nobody's going to bat an eyelid.
Oh,
Because literally nobody will bat an eyelid. So, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a funny one, to be fair. But yeah, then we've got, after that one, we've got a nice easy one after that, to be fair. It's nice easy for me anyway. We've got a ladies' night.
you
And
say
again,
that. You say that like it's easy.
it's a doddle. It's what I
No,
used to
it's
do, to
not.
be fair. No, it wasn't
It's
me
not.
taking I'm so used to doing them, to be fair. I can do them blindfolded now. No, I'm not taking my clothes off. But
Oh,
putting them
thank
against them,
goodness. Save
so,
our eyes.
so that's it, you say. You know, when if I'm taking my clothes off, we've got problems.
Like, I didn't sign up for this.
No, no, like that. That's exactly my point. Yeah,
I
I didn't
want a
sign up
refund times two, please. I've been scarred
but
for
then
life.
again,
I'm
yeah, but then
having
again, I
night
didn't.
terrors tonight.
Yeah, but then again, I didn't sign up to get dressed up in Rocky Horror. I got bullied into that. So
See, nor did
yeah,
nor did I. So leave me alone.
yeah, yeah. I got bullied into it. But yeah, so we got that, and then the ladies' night. That's one that I think all the ladies are gonna like. To be fair, because the
They normally do, because
oh yeah, no, this one's gonna
we
be
had a great time. It was a good laugh last time. It was.
there
It was
was
a
more
good.
bums on the show, and it wasn't just the strippers.
But at the same time, like, it was absolutely. It was a bit chaotic at times. It was a bit chaotic.
And all I will say is any ladies that get caught without underwear on will be escorted off the premises because they
Wait,
were
what? Huh?
oh yeah, yes. Last time the male performers were both given underwear during the course of the night. As I didn't see it, I couldn't really find out who gave them it, so I couldn't wag about. But yes, ladies were going and they were getting dead excited. We will say.
You see
Well, this
what
one, as I said,
happens?
that's
What happens in this town when women drink too much alcohol? They see Donny with no clothing on, and they just go whack it off. Like what?
I think that's what they were doing. I think whack off's the wrong word to use, to be fair.
No, there's a different word for what you're thinking of, you dirty sod. It begins
Yes,
with a
it was.
J. It ends with ack, but it begins with a J.
But it was, as I said, to put it bluntly, it was an interesting evening, we will say. But yeah, on the flip side of that, I say we've got these strippers are coming all the way up from London. Again, I know I always say this, but I don't mind using local talent. But to be fair, I do like to use out of towners just to bring people into Barry.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, that's your because there is
I
people
mean,
out there. You know,
nothing's wrong with using local talent, but the whole point is are they good enough?
it's not even that. To be fair, I'll explain. I spent half my life traveling around the country.
Or how often have they
Um,
been seen?
well, that's exactly my point. I spent half the life traveling around the country, and the amount of talent that's out there is amazing. But a lot of people don't know it because they don't turn around and get out there and see what's
No.
going on in the world.
A lot of people within Cumbria, especially within Barrow, they don't actually go elsewhere to, see what there is to offer. When you're talking about events, like the only
Yeah,
time, the only time if it's an event, it's a festival, like a big off festival, or a massive concert. Like they don't go to festivals where they'll have maybe maybe a couple big names and then some of the smaller acts that aren't as well known, but they're just as good.
Well, yeah, this is it. The thing is, what you got to look at is at the end of the day, and I know I keep banging on about it, but it's the cost of things. Everybody's struggling at the minute. You know, the rescue is every rescue is. You know, families are struggling. Well, my attitude with everything is, if we make a little bit of profit on what we do, then I'm happy because that then goes to the rescue. But if it brings in some new talent into the area, so other people can see them, that's all. You know, again, that's an upside because at the end of the day, there's a hell of a lot of venues out there in Barra, and they're all trying to make a few quid, which is understandable. That's what it's all about, to be fair. However, and again, I'm being careful when I say this. It's the same faces you see in the entertainment industry, or you get occasionally once every blue moon, they'll turn around and they'll bring like one out of towner in or one what I would class as half decent acting. Um, and to me, that it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm going and saying, look, well, yes, okay, we'll do local events to local people, but there's a lot of people out there now going to say that can't afford to go to see reasonably good artists or to get a weekend in Blackpool and that's the holiday for the year.
Mm.
So by bringing up the actual bringing in, especially for next year, especially for next year, it's going to be, what we're trying to do is highlight the fact that Barrow does exist and we do have a bit of a nightlife. We've got Dave's Day coming up next week.
Yeah,
People,
Dave's Day. Like I said, there are some people that are. Oh, you mentioned this to me that some people are kind of taking it a tad too far with that.
yeah, but as I said, there's a lot of people out there that are.
Look, I get it, but at the same time, when if you're not looking to donate anything that you are earning to the charity, like,
why do the event? Just don't milk it.
Do you know what? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look right. Like, what it is that you're doing is really bad. If you're not willing to offer anything that you've earned to the charity, whether it be 1%, 2%, 8%, 10%, doesn't matter. If you're not if you're not going to offer anything that you have earned because of this event, coming to town, and you've got these offers, you've got these things going on because of said event, and you've got this on that same day because of it's all coming to town and whatnot, and you're not willing to offer any percentage of the earnings and profit that you've earned from this event to the charity in return, that's shady.
It's not shady, to be fair. Let's be honest about it. He's just profiteering.
I mean, yeah, profiteering. It is, but at the same time, it doesn't look great.
Oh, it doesn't look great, yeah.
It don't look great.
But the thing is, we've got a fair few acts going on next week, and it is going to be, an amazing day, and all those that's involved in it. I hope you have an amazing day, etc. But the one thing I do want to point out at the end of the day is, and this is not so much for out of town, it's more for the locals, and that is, remember, at the end of the day, yes, next week might be an amazing weekend and an amazing event, and I hope it is for all involved.
We all do.
But Barra's not just about one day. You know what I mean? Barra's about regular events. You don't have to go to, if you don't have to go every weekend, etc.
Oh no, not at all. But there are some things that.
Like a lot of venues put music on every weekend, and they do good, they do bad. It's down to the individual who what they want to go and see.
The whole point of it is, though, is what is it that gets some, basically enticing somebody enough to go, oh, do you know what? That's a little bit. That's a little bit of me. That is.
Well, exactly. This is the whole thing about it. It's a case of going out and having, supporting your local venue, to put it bluntly. And if you don't want to support a local venue, support a local charity. If you don't want to support a local charity, support a local organisation.
If you don't want to do that, then I don't know what to say.
And if you can, I always use this argument with anybody I speak to on social media or anything. That is, why don't you ask for donations? Simple, because if you ask for donations, then that's great and fine, and somebody might donate £5 or £10 for you. You know what I mean? And then that's great. You've got that £5 or £10, but you've done nothing to earn it. You know what I mean? And okay, as I say, and my point is, not me personally, but the rescue will never ask for a donation without giving something back. Now, all right, you're saying, we're helping the animals. Well, yeah, you are helping the animals, but the point is, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. That's what the rescue staff are here for. And I personally don't like saying, we need it, for argument's sake, some money towards the food. I'd rather say, if you want to support us, buy a raffle ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the big company, at the end of the day, what people got to remember is, when you go to an event and you buy a raffle ticket, 9 out of 10 times that event, i.e. charity night, fundraiser, whatever it is, haven't paid for them prizes. It's been companies that have donated them to them to support them.
Yeah.
So by them saying, buy a raffle ticket, you buy, a pound worth of raffle tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pure profit for the person. And you're also getting involved, because you can then sit there and say, well, I bought a raffle ticket, I supported him, etc., etc.
I've done my bit.
Yeah, exactly. The rescue staff and the charities and everything else have said, we'll go out, we'll get the right prizes, etc. The big firms have gone, yeah, okay, we'll support you, we'll give you, I don't know, a bottle of wine or something. Also at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what life's all about. You got to be a bit of fun. But anyway, that's my little that's me a bit on my soapbox. I'll get back to what we're here for now. Strippers. That's right. Yeah, that's what we're all here for. Strippers. We've got yes, we've got two gentlemen coming all the way up from London. That are very, very good. And I mean very, very good. And before anybody asks, no, I don't swing that way.
Because the way it was sounding
It's not my cup of tea, but at the end of the day, I'm very, very
By
good.
the way it was sounding there, I mean, you were saying that they were very, very good.
Oh yeah, they were very, very good. But that's what I've been informed
They
of.
were very, very
So
good.
I can't personally comment on how good they are. But
You just said they were good.
yeah, no, I'll reword that and say the ladies of the rescue.
They were what?
Yeah, no, the ladies of the rescue said, and I quote, they're very, very good. So on that specific point,
If you're on about him, I think you're on about him. He's in the chat every single time that we're on about doing a ladies' event.
No, I'm actually about two of them actually.
So there's a handful of ladies that we've got within the team, and normally if we put something in the group chat that we have regarding of we're gonna do a ladies' night, and then we send them pictures of certain guys that are gonna be the strippers. The normal response is, "Why? Yes, please." it's normally that kind of response. It's "Oh my, yes, please." That's a bit of me. So I'm like, what?
It's gonna be one of these where I'm gonna put it nicely. It's gonna be a mad event because we've got strippers. We've got Rocky Horror. You can see the theme I'm going with here. Both stockings and suspenders anyway. We've got...
The thing is, Ed, it's kind of telling me now that you've got some fetishes, haven't you? You've got some fetishes. You've got a naughty little fetish over there, haven't you?
I'm saying
that
nothing
little
without
laugh tells me everything. That little chuckle and giggle, I'm like,
Yeah, I am admitting or denying nothing without a But you know what they say, don't you? Sticks don't break my bones, but whips and chains excite.
No, but seriously, throwing it back, then blowing your back out, doing TikTok dances.
Yeah, I think so, man.
That's breaking your bones out.
As I said, I'm sexy and I know it. What can I say? But yeah, going back. But yeah, we've got this. I'm just reading. But yeah, we've got these two events coming up, and we've got the major Christmas one, and then next year we've got an amazing act coming. But I'm not going to say too much about that. Apart from the tickets will be about £40 a ticket, if not more.
I was going to say,
and possibly
because
more.
I know who it is.
Yeah,
I know who it is.
After, as I say, I'll be doing some what I call special tickets for 40 with dirt cheap, and the rest will be around.
I'll be doing a competition most than likely for at least 2 free tickets.
Yeah, and then we'll do a couple.
Maybe.
Well, it's like for the we've also got, as I said, and I've mentioned that a couple of times. We've got Chubby.
We've got Chubby.
The man himself.
Chubby. Yeah, so if you missed Wednesday, ladies and gents, if you missed out on Wednesday, we have got Chubby Brown coming to town. I believe he's coming up to Barrow next week to come and have a look at the venue, etc. If that is that correct?
Yes, he is. Yes, the man will be. Well, his staff will be in town next week.
Yeah.
And I'll be having a meeting with him and I'll laugh with him.
He's going to be with us this Christmas time. So
yeah,
I believe it's. Do we know of definite certain of the date yet? Can we say the definite?
No, we can't say the date for definite till on next week. However, next Saturday we'll be announcing the date, and I will be getting a poster sorted out within a couple
Right,
of days
that's
of.
fine. Because that's why I was like, can we announce the date yet, or do we have to wait a little bit longer?
Yeah, no, a little bit longer, unfortunately, because Jubby wants to make sure that everything's perfect. Because he said himself, um, he doesn't do things half-assed.
Fair
So,
enough.
and I say we've got to make it crystal clear as well, though, that if you do attend this event, don't come with easily offended.
Yeah, if you
Because
let me just say, if you're a wee bit sensitive, best that you don't come.
if you're a millennial, stay at home.
I won't go that far. I won't go that far because not all millennials are the same. Not all millennials are the
Well,
same. Because apparently I'm a millennial, and I'm like, I'm 96, so.
but yes,
But
it's going to be one of them events.
at the same time, I'm just sort of like, not all millennials are the same. It's more of the new Gen Z. The Gen Z buggers are they find offense to everything, and I'm like what there was someone lately that was on about a Disney film or something. Can't remember what film it was. And they were like, "Oh, I felt uncomfortable watching it. I almost threw my phone at the wall." I was like, "This, what has this world become? What has this world become? Like everyone's just so sensitive, and also, oh, give me attention." I'm like, grow up a
No,
bit.
yeah,
Grow up a bit.
as a well-known person on social media said, who actually I'm very good friends with, he said today when a construction worker who builds bridges and houses and all that sort of stuff is making less money than somebody who's working on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, is a sad state in the world.
I always say that the TikTok part of it, I agree with. YouTube, it's a little bit different because the majority of YouTube are genuine content creators. I mean, to be fair, over the last, I would say, 5 years, it started to go down the route of people that just wanting a quick buck. But they don't realise the amount of work that they have to put into make a YouTube channel successful. Whilst TikTok is just really, 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 really easy. You just gotta do some dances, etc., and be somewhat okay looking, and then boom, you're sorted.
It's sort of sad
it's
to be fair. It's
it's
sort of sad to be fair.
it is it
Uh,
is. I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, is it sad? No, it's not. It's sad. It's sad. Like the worst of it is the OnlyFans. That's
yeah,
where it
that
gets
is,
bad
yeah.
because you've got people. It's not just women that do it, but the majority of it is females.
Yeah.
It's also guys as well that do this, selling themselves. They are
Now, now, now,
literally
now, now,
selling
now, now, we-
themselves
now,
online, like on social media, with their entire body of going, you want to see all these naughty little pics and vids and clips of me, you got to subscribe to my OnlyFans and what. I'm like, what?
yeah, I wouldn't know about that. That's more your field, to be fair. So now you know anyhow.
Because
Uh,
like, the thing is, like, I actually know of some people that do it, and like that there was one time I knew a guy whose missus did it, and I'm like, aren't you pissed? Like if I was you, I would not be happy that my girlfriend did that. I would be happy. I'd no longer be with her because it's just not right. Like if you want to earn money, do it the right way. Work hard for it. Don't sell yourself online. You literally, as soon as you do stuff like that, you are selling your soul away. You go in there, you go, I just want money. I want fame and attention, and that's what these boys are giving me. And it's sad. It's so sad. That's all it is nowadays. I just generally think it's because people are so desperate for attention. So desperate to be famous. Like, they are like, I want to be the next, like, especially with girls like Marilyn Monroe. I want to be the next big thing. Marilyn Monroe was just originally just beautiful. Like she was, she did go and sell her body and whatnot. she was, she was a model. It's just bad. It's just bad. I don't know what else to say about that whole field of social media is awful. Should not
To me, at the end,
should not
yeah,
exist whatsoever.
To me, at the end of the day, it's a case of you set your boundaries and then go from there, basically.
Like, that's the whole point. The whole point I say is like OnlyFans and all that sort of stuff should never have been invented and created in the first place. All that is soft porn. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is literally all it is, and people lose their minds over it. I'm going, why? Why are you that desperate for attention? Are you that desperate for money?
Good evening, Azaria. So, yeah, good evening, Azaria. Get yourself in the chat and say hello, you miserable sod. We're not saying no.
I was going to say, I haven't seen anybody apart from Mike in the chat for ages.
No, we're not saying that nobody can, if people want to do this type of work, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, from my point of view. But what I am saying at the end of the day is, think about, 20 years from now.
Oh God!
A lot of people don't really think about it. It's actually Jodie Marsh. You know Jodie Marsh.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
well-known page 3. Yep, it's actually a friend of mine. And she said herself, looking back on it, she's got some amazing stories over the years of what things she's done. But she also regrets a lot of it because she said herself, it's looking back on it now, she's like, what do I do type thing.
Yeah, what can I do with myself, with my career, etc.
Well, yeah, no, she's been pigeonholed because obviously she's done this work, and again, Jodie Marsh has been pretty tame compared to some of the stuff that's online, etc.
Ed. All she did was photographs.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They weren't like extremely provocative photographs. They were just photographs to get the men the rocks off in the morning. When they read the newspaper. Nothing else special. Because she was beautiful. And that's all it was.
Well, yeah, no, at the end of the day, Jodie Marsh did a bit more than that, to be fair. But
but from what I've seen, that's all I've seen.
I know she did a lot. I know she did a lot more than that, but that's going back to my old days. So we'll leave that where it is. But yeah, it's a case of the whole point about it is why, if you're gonna do it, fine, do it. I support any choice anybody wants to make. But there's a problem with the what I call the youth nowadays. That's the wrong word to use it. I think I'm getting old. They don't think what's happening 20 years from now. And I think that's what, not saying now, but in the future, I can see that biting a lot of people in the bum because it comes to bite them in the ass.
I think a lot of the industry that are in that sort of industry, I think a lot of them that used to do it, like say years ago, they look back now and they go, I wish I didn't. A lot of them say it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them say it because they go, I've wasted my entire life, and now if my kids and whatnot, they see this, like they can find, like they could come across this. You're just not like, oh, fair. That'll be traumatizing. You know what I mean? You're like, oh God.
That's it. Well, at the end of the day, we can't really moan and bitch and complain because, to be fair, we've got strippers coming on. So, as I say, it's each and every one individual. On the flip side of that, though, let's be totally honest about it. It's the same with Chubby. And again, I'll use the same thing with that. Again, it's the same of, if people don't want to watch Chubby, people won't buy a ticket. I think that's what a lot of people keep forgetting. Because you've the forum, as I say, and I'm going to say it to be fair, because I can prove it. The forum have been messing Chubby around now since 2019.
I would say possibly even longer, isn't it?
No, 2019 was the last time they approached him.
Oh, was it? That was the definite last time they approached.
Yeah, it was the last time he played Barrow. So what's going on is they've pratted him about and stuff, and an argument has always been somewhat along the lines of, "Oh, well, we don't agree with this type of comedy." Yeah, that's fine. You know, and there's comedians out there that I don't find funny, to be fair,
There's a
and other
lot of
people like,
comedians I don't
"Oh
find
no, no,
funny.
they're hilarious," and I'm like, "No, no,
No, they're not.
you know what I mean?" But if people didn't like them, they won't buy a ticket. So it's a case of you don't force your opinion on others. You accept their opinion if they don't want to see him. That's
Of
fine. Don't
course,
buy
I
a
accept
ticket.
other people's opinion, and I go right. You are welcome and entitled to your opinion. I've got my opinion, but don't try and force it down my throat, and I won't force anything down you. You know, upon
Yeah,
you. Like you let me live my life the way I want to. I'll let you live the way you want to. Now go away and leave me alone and go live your life.
I have a simple philosophy in life, and that is if it doesn't hurt anybody, it doesn't bother me, get on with it. If it does, then I'll say something about it, and then I've said my piece, and that's it. But so going back quickly to now where we're at, because I say we're a bit off subject there, because it was Eddy Rant Night Saturday. We have, as I say, we've got a Freddie, we've got a lot of the staff are dressing up. There's more maids outfits coming than probably maids. Um, I think Azari is doing the maid's outfit. I do know that Tyne is. Anne's going as. What are you going as? Columbia. And if for those that don't know who Columbia is, she's the one with the top hat and the cane that
I'm going
is
to
madly loved.
I'm going to end this call. Then I'm gonna send you another one.
Right, okay. End this one, send me another one.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye. All right. Just a second. I love you like I love you, baby. Hello. Hello.
Hello again, back again, yeah. Yeah, you go about and say, yeah, we've got a Frankie, that's it, Freddie earlier, with Frankie. We've got a lot of different what do we call it? We've got a lot of different things going on that night. We've got it's going to be balmy to be fair. As I say, where else can you walk around town in stockings and suspenders as you will show them on a night without getting looked at twice?
Edge, you're gonna get a smack.
So, yeah, you can walk in, you know. I'll get you that. You don't need the high
Cause
heels. You know, I've got some black shoes. You're all right. So you know, you can get yourself there.
like
You
like I said, like I've got no issue with other people wanting to do it and whatnot. Go ahead, do it, live your life, and have fun. Go for it. It just doesn't speak to me. Whatever, like, just no. It just doesn't. Like
well, I'm,
I could do cosplay, but I can only do cosplay or for dressing up as characters that have spoke to me, that I've connected with over the years. And unfortunately, the Rocky Horror, there's no character in that has spoke to me throughout my life.
that's because most of them are dead. That's why I never spoke to you. Most of them are dead. But yes, no, I will
Oh
be there on the
yeah.
night. I'll be there to dress as Eddie, but then I'll be changing a leather jacket, my boots as usual. There's no real change for me when I normally go out dressed, so only because I've got a leather jacket on this time. But other than that, there's no really change for me. But yeah, the cat tide's coming all the way through from out of town. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a major mental night. Yeah, tickets still available if people want them. They can go to Fat Bob's music store, or they can go to Pete's Fruit and Veg on Dalton Road. I don't know where Fat Bob's is. I know where it is, but I can't think of the name of the street.
Cavendish Street.
Cavendish Street, that's the one, yeah. See, if you'd have told me a pub, and I know what the street was called. So, yes, because in my youth, unlike you lot, we used to navigate the town by the pubs.
Cavendish Street.
If you wanted to find out which pub you went to, you know, where you were meeting somebody, you just told them the name of this pub and they found it.
Hold up a second. Because Cavendish Street, Cavendish Street, Cavendish Street.
He's thinking about Cavendish Street. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's just that my brain's going. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like Cavendish Street. It's literally right next to the Forum.
Hang on a minute, I'll tell you. It's, here we go.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's right next to the Forum.
There you go. No, it's not coming. I'll tell you where it is. Images.
Cavendish Street. Yeah, Dalton Road, Cavendish Street.
Yep. If people don't know where it is or they're not sure where it is, same street as Manhattan's.
Yeah.
Or what was what's the name of that shop? I think there's a computer shop there. I'm trying to think what the shop is on that street. Quite a few streets on there.
Yeah.
Shops on there. But yeah, if you want to find it, Barrow Arms. Just find the Barrow Arms and you will find you're on Cavendish Street. And if you walk down Cavendish Street, you'll find Fat Bob's. Or if you're a takeaway duck like me, there's a takeaway on the corner of Cavendish Street, actually.
You've got Cavendish Street Social Club that's literally down the road from it.
Yeah, you've got what was the
so Cavendish
Barrow Arms.
Are you sure it's called Fat Bob's Music Store? Is that the actual...
It's Fat Bob Music Store, hasn't it? Yep, Fat Bob Music, yep, that's what it is, Fat Bob Music Store. So if you want to find it, find the Barrow Arms, and literally keep going down the road and you will find Fat Bob's Music.
Fat Bob's Records and CDs.
That's the one. Also, right, and opposite.
So it's literally
it's close
next
to Theatre Bar.
Tech Lab Repairs. And
Yep,
literally diagonally from it is H. Samuel Jewellery Store.
It's right, just literally about 5 doors away from the Theatre Bar.
Literally across the road from Salvana's.
Yeah.
Literally
yeah,
right
it's actually
across the road from it.
Yeah, if you sign Salvana's, walk across the road and you'll hit Fat Bob's Music Store. And as I say, he's a great guy actually. We've been having a chat last few weeks, and he's had a bit of fun. You know, he's well up for all our events. He's happy to support us and advertising for us. That's what he does. So you can get your tickets in there. You can get your tickets at Pete's Fruit and Veg. And or you can just ring the number on the poster. Or if you're really stuck and you're really a tech phobe, you know, you just give us a ring. And if you don't mind and you're not a tech phobe, then you can get them online at Eventbrite. But anyway, that's the first thing. Then once we've got this one out of the way, we've then got a ladies' night. And that's the one that everybody's worried about. I'm not, because, you know, I've done many ladies' nights over the years. So we're an old Andy, me and Anne, we've done that many of them. We're going to have loads of stuff going on. And I say, it's a straight, simple job of, if you support us, we'll keep bringing the accent to town. If you don't, we won't bother. You know, it's that simple, because at the end of the day, this is all about the rescue. We've done it now for the last 4 years. And we've got a nice little following, I must admit, but at the end of the day, the rescue's grown over 4 years.
We're trying to expand on that reach. We're trying to get more new faces to the events. You know, because, and the whole point is trying to get more people to come on here and use this platform in a manner of sense to basically conversate back and forth with yourself and Anne-Marie. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are the ones that organise everything, so we're just sort of like, right, well, let's see what we can do. Let's see.
Yeah, well, what you've got to remember is that any money that's made goes to the rescue. You know, even if the shows and stuff are all prepaid for. So even if 2 people turn up, that 2 people are putting money at the rescue. But we always have the same faces there, which we love them, that they support us. But we then get the usual, as it happens on the net quite a bit, the ones moaning and groaning because we haven't got Green Day back or whatever. You know what I mean? By the way, that's happening next year, so they are coming back. But you know, we
Oh,
get
so
more
you
than a
just want
growing.
to announce that right now?
Oh yeah, it's on it. You know, I'm looking out there. We're getting Green Day back.
They're
But yeah,
coming
no, we get
back!
people. You know, we get people more than groaning about, oh, you haven't got Green Day, you haven't got this,
Like,
you
the
haven't got
thing
that.
is, when
But
it comes to, like, like I said, I understand that if you like a band, you like a band. But if you keep seeing them again and again and again, you just like, ugh. It just
honestly,
gets,
isn't it?
it does start to get a little bit stale.
I have a simple answer when people ask me why we don't get like Green Day on a regular basis. That is, do you eat chips every day of the week? Well, no. Well, there's your answer.
I mean, I could.
The- You know, yeah, I really could, but it's like having steak every day of the week. It's great and fine for the first 3 months,
Mm,
but then after that, you're bored with it
yeah,
and you want something different. And it's the same with us. If we brought Green Day back 2 or 3 times a year, which we could do, people would be bored with it. So we bring them back once every so often, probably once a year or once every 2 years. Um, so people know it's a good event and they come along and enjoy themselves a bit. But again, it goes down to what I was saying earlier that if people don't support the events, and again, I'm not just saying our events, I'm talking all events right across the board, then, you know, what you've got to remember is venues will look at it like, well, we're spending, I don't know, £1,000 on an entertainment and we're making like 250 quid, so that's 750 quid we've lost. And they won't keep doing that because at the end of the day, no business can. You know, and so what I'm saying to everybody that is listening and watching this on like catch up is get out, support you, even if you're literally only going out for an hour, get out, support your venue, whatever venue that is, and enjoy yourself. But you
yeah.
know, because it takes a lot of work to put these events on. You know, so but I said that's about that little speech for the night. But little update, I've been chatting as well this week with various people. We've got Day coming back, as I said, that's sorted now. We've also got Chubby coming in later in the year,
Yep.
which is going to be amazing.
It's gonna
And then we,
like I said, that is gonna be really awesome to have. You know, a lot of people are gonna be very very happy that we have managed
oh yeah,
to get Chubby. You know, people haven't seen Chubby, as you said, in a long time here in Barrow, and he is very 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 well liked here, by the public. You know, the people that are fans of his, and they would go and watch him wherever he did perform. Um, So they're going to be extremely happy that, yeah, we do have Chubby. The date's going to be announced maybe within the next week or so.
yep.
And that's going to be absolutely fantastic. You know, that a lot of
And
people are going to be like,
well, it'll be the only place in town.
what have they got next? You know?
As I said, it'll be the only place in town that you'll be able to see him
Yeah.
because the forum don't
Because,
want him
yeah,
anymore.
um, the forum don't want him anymore. They've been, in all honesty, it's been dealt with quite poorly, uh,
Yep.
in that regard with the forum. If they didn't want him, they should have just been straight up honest and gone, look, we don't want you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand the whole should I stay or should I go. Just tell them. You know,
From
stop.
my point of view,
I'm not gonna respond to you for months on end, and then when we try and respond to you, when you finally, you know, when we do want to decide to respond to you, we'll keep you hanging on by a thread again.
I think to be fair, they were more trying to turn around rather than just saying, "No, we don't want you," and then having a backlash from the general public. I think they were turning around and saying, "Well, we'll see what we can do," and they're hoping that he either went away and didn't bother
Well,
asking,
but
or
then at the same
alternatively,
time, they're still gonna get bad backlash. It's probably gonna be
or
even
not. Yeah,
worse because they're
but no,
gonna
the thing is, they weren't expecting any other venue in the area to um,
host it.
offer him and take it, you know, and see about getting him booked with another venue. They weren't expecting that. They didn't expect it, and now it's happened. I think there's going to be a lot of red faces at the council
Yeah,
when the event happens and it sells out literally within days.
yeah, and they're gonna be there with egg on their face, going, "Oops."
You know, this is the whole point about
Because
it.
this is the whole point of censoring what we can listen to or whatever. Like, if people want to have a certain performer, etc., come to town, and you say no,
See, I'm quite happy, to be fair, that they've done this, if I'm being totally honest. The
oh, I'm
simple reason
ecstatic
being,
that they've done this, because not only because mostly they'd probably charge a ridiculous amount if it was at the Forum, like, because normally with Chubby, the tickets are normally a little bit more than your usual show, than what probably we would do. But normally at the Forum, they are normally quite pricey, and I've noticed that over the years that they have continuously grown quite high.
oh yeah, but I say, what thing is at the end of the day, it's like we do, like the same with us, I'm not going to lie, the listeners can don't find it out themselves. We don't set the ticket price, Chubby sets that, we just have to
Hmm.
work within that. However, on the flip side of it, as I say, we do get to put our input into it, which we will. And I'll always, there'll be a couple of tickets that'll be going for prizes, I'm sure. But on the flip side of that, the way what the forum have done is they've not said anything to him, because he basically didn't want him looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
And now they've finally made a decision and said, "You okay, we'll go with us." It does us a favour because it means the rescue is going to get a big influx of money. Because it's definitely 110% going to be a sellout show. On the flip side of that as well, which is the other good point with all this, um, we've then got right before Chubby, we've got the Christmas extravaganza,
Yeah.
and that's three of the best tributes in the UK. One of them we've had before as a returning act, because people will know this about us. When we do a Christmas show, we always bring an act from the previous year back. And the best of so three acts this time, and the best of them three acts will get a return booking for the following Christmas. And it's this year. The date for the ladies. The year after that, it may be a date for the boys, or it may be a joint ladies and boys event. We don't know yet.
I mean,
We'll
I
see
think
how these go this year.
I think what would be really great for next year, because like you said, we had a mixture of last Christmas. This Christmas it is all female. So I think that a good mix of some female and male artists, or maybe bands, could go down really, really well. And like I think that, when it comes to Christmas time though, you need, like, Kylie Minogue, she's up there. Mariah Carey.
Yeah, we may bring Buble back, to be fair.
Honestly, Ed, I'd be
Mr.
there in a
Buble.
heartbeat if it was the real Buble or a tribute, because I love Buble.
But that's the thing. Maybe bring Buble back next year. We don't know. We
Because
may we may even
Buble
bring
is just
we may even bring my little favourite back, and that is bring Madonna out, Laura.
to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest, if you had Buble, Madonna, and a Mariah Carey, whoo,
Well, that's it. We're going to see what we can do. But I say that's a year off. We've got to get this year out of the way first.
I'm telling you now, that sounds like a show. You start off with Buble, starts off the night, gets you in the mood, gets you in the vibe.
And what you've also got to remember is,
bring up the party. You get the party going with Madonna, and then you get a more into the festive spirit with a bit of Mariah Carey. She sings a couple of her songs, and then of course she has a couple of her Christmas tunes as well. Her recent one, and her old school. All I Want for Christmas.
that's
You
not
are
the only song
set in
everybody
stone.
knows her for.
Huh?
That's not the only song everybody knows about her, isn't it?
Like I said, she released one. I'm sure she released a fairly newish sort of like Christmas song, like over the last couple of years at least. But yeah, I think that was just more to get more people to get more eyes on
Yeah, we just do. Yeah,
on All I Want for Christmas.
see, the thing is, at the end of the day, you know, honestly, again, a lot of people don't know a lot about us, which is part of the reason I started coming on the show with you, to be fair, so people can come on and ask questions. So, the
Yeah,
way we do the show on Wednesday, if people have got questions, come on and ask, you know.
yeah.
It's
Get yourselves in
the
the chat
rest,
if you've got
you
anything you
know,
want to ask Ed
the
about the
rescue is
shows or
quite,
anything.
yeah,
Get in the
the
chat and
rescue,
ask.
yeah, the rescue, to be fair, to give you people, you know, a little bit about rescue. Rescue's been running for over 10 years. We take in everything from horses to stick insects. And trust me, we have taken in everything from horses to stick insects. We've had pigs in, we've had horses in, we've had goats in, we've had sheep in. We've got my favourites at the minute. We've got two. We bring large snakes in, and we rehabilitate them if we can. And if they can't, they stay with us. And then once they're rehabilitated, and we know as they should be acting, not taking your head off every time they go near them, they then get put up for adoption and they go off to the new homes. And this is what these shows are all about. I know everybody says it's a two-pronged show, to be fair. It's something for the rescue staff to let their hair down a little bit because they work damn hard doing everything. But it's also brings in a bit of revenue for the rescue so that the rescue can keep doing what they're doing. You know, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, as I say, you can be like some of the big boys where they say, "Oh, well, we you know, we'll run a TV ad and we want like, you can donate £5 a month and you can help us stop this, that, and the other happening." Yeah, we can do it that way, but we don't like doing it that way because at the end of the day, you know, that's fine
Oh,
and
but they
good for
give
them.
you those proper like commercials, like
Yeah,
you could adopt this
yeah,
this dog for £5 per month.
you know,
Like,
and
I'm like,
what a lot,
go after the celebrities and whatnot. If you know, go or the people that have more financial gain than the rest of us working class, because we don't have the money to give away.
yeah. Well, and the other thing as well, which a lot of people don't realise is there's not many rescues out there. And I'll be honest, there is not many rescues
I'm
out there.
pretty
That
sure
what's
we're the
called
only one in the local area, aren't we?
that's not. Well, we're the only one of our type in Cumbria.
Wow.
You know, that's how big it is. There's only one other rescue similar to it. In fact, but it's not similar to us, to be fair. We're the only rescue of our type, I think, in the country.
Damn.
Um, you know, there is other rescues out there that do, like, they do snakes, some do spiders, some do sheep and pigs, but nobody does everything. You know, and that's one advantage we've got. We do everything, and we try our best to help out as many people as we
Ed
can.
just looked in the catalogue of all charities of animal rescues, but I want that one.
Yeah, no, as I say, it's a case of what a lot of people don't realise as well, which I think is very, you know, which I'm going to be saying this at the next show, is we're a non-kill rescue. Now, a lot of people don't understand what that means. It means any animal that comes into our rescue is either stays with us until it gets its forever home, or it stays with us till it passes away. You know, and that could. So we've got cockerels in that are like 3 and 4 years have been with us. Because as a non-kill rescue, and I know I keep banging on about that, we don't kill anything. You know, it stays with us and lives with us until it finds a better home or a perfect home, and then it goes off to its new home. All these big charities, not one again. This is my pet peeve again. Um, they do a hell of a lot of different things, but they also put down a hell of a lot of good, healthy animals just because they can't find homes for them.
Mhm.
You know, and that's why we do what we do
Which
because we say to people,
I do think is kind of wrong, because like these animals are still perfectly healthy. Why can't they, you know,
I'll tell
that?
you why because an animal. I'll tell you why, and as I say, I'm not going to mention any names, but it's a well-known, very big one that's always on TV saying, "We need your help." Um, Money. It's that simple. They have a high turnover of animals, and because of their high turnover of animals, they want to get the older ones or the ones that are not perfect, we will say, out the door so they can then bring in a healthier one and then rescue,
Right.
rehome that at a
So
substantial cost
basically,
and
right. So how old are
make more
you,
money.
Betty? You know, Betty, you're getting on now. You know what? Take this. All right.
Well, this is what a lot of people don't realise.
Bring the fresh blood out.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's just bring the young blood out, and Just boot that one, get rid of that, and let's have this one instead. Huh?
Yeah, it's like animal. I am going to say it because I've just pulled it up online, so I now can say it. The RSPCA euthanise animals. Um, and they euthanised last year. Let me just pull this up because I'm going to get this right. In 2023.
So in 2023,
Uh,
2
23.
hours later.
Yeah. RSPCA. I'll not go on their website. 'Cause at the end of the day, you won't get this.
See, this is what Ed does when he's in the shower. It's like, da, 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 da. It's how he entertains himself. Oh, God.
Yeah, this will go. This is one actually just popped up, so I'm seeing this for the first time as well. Okay, so let me go.
Alright. Give me.
Let me have a look at this.
Give me.
Yeah, I've seen this is the first time only.
These demons away.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a bit of that, but now can you? Is there a soul out there ready to hear my prayer?
There we go.
Give me.
RSPCA. Let me go.
Like I said, 2 hours later.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I'm already past the allotted amount of time, but I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook and get the number.
That's all right. I want this done, but this is. They actually haven't got the books up for 2023, but they have got for 2022. So let me find out.
I mean, 22, 23.
Right, here we go. Are you ready for this?
Go ahead, go on.
Total funds 3450.358
So is that 1,000?
million.
I thought it was million. I was just like that. I tried to play it off as, please tell me that's thousands instead of million. That's absolutely bonkers. That,
3,450,354 pounds they currently have in the bank.
wow.
And you see them on the TV every day or every couple of weeks saying, "We need your money."
You don't need our money. You have money. What are you talking about? We need your... You have money. It's the only thing that makes the world go around, and it had money, money, money.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. You know, what gets me is, I'm not saying they don't do a great job. They do. I'm not saying they don't do an amazing job. They probably do. You know, at the end of the day, yes, they deal with a lot of problems. But my point is, at the end of the day, it's such a big. The minute you can start advertising on TV to say that you don't have a lot of money,
Yeah, we don't
that
have a
to
lot of
me
money,
makes
so
no
please
sense.
give us yours. When
Well,
you've
yeah,
got
I know the.
millions in the bank.
You know,
No, no, that's wrong.
at the end of the day, the CEO of the RSPCA, you ready for this? In 2022, got £162,217. Scope, this is the CEO's wages for last year.
How
Scope,
much?
£162,217.
I'll take the job.
Right, I haven't got the best yet. It's 2017, because this is the next two. Scope, the CEO got 129,000.
Yeah.
Shelter got 122,500.
Wow. Okra.
Site savers, whoever they are. Um, Here we go. Let me find it again. Here we go. Age concerned salary. You ready?
Mhm.
These are starting from 2015 onwards. Or 2000, yeah, 2015 onwards. Age UK. Age concerned, basically.
Mhm.
190,000.
Oh my
Amnesty,
god!
Amnesty International, 210,000.
And they have
Uh,
the gall to go on.
Bernardo's, 209,000.
What?
BBC, BBC Children Need. You ready for this, folks? 154,000 and £44.
So they have the gall.
That's what they get paid. Now, British Heart Foundation,
So
180,000.
they have the gall to go on to these TV commercials, begging you for money when they have, but they get paid
Uh,
hundreds of thousands of pounds.
oh, yes, and it gets worse. It does get worse. I'll just go through a couple more and
No,
we'll do a
one
quick.
of them was over 200,000.
Oh, yeah, British Heart Foundation. Yeah, British Red Cross, 173,000. Cancer Research, 240.
Let me have that job. Let me have
Oh,
that
yeah,
job.
Macmillan, 200,000. NSPCC, 162,000. Oxfam, 120,000. National Trust, 209,000. Nuffield Health, the gym people, one million two hundred twenty-nine
I'm
thousand nine
seeing
hundred ninety-nine pounds.
Cancer Research UK 240,000.
RSPCA,
Nuffield
160.
1.2 million.
Yep. RSPCA, 162,217 quid.
This is criminal, this.
St John's Ambulance, 140,000 of wage.
I'm sorry, but this is criminal.
You know,
It is. It's criminal.
these are ways. This is what I get. This is what I keep forever ramming down everybody's
One of
throat on
them was
social media.
1.2, nearly 1.3 mil.
Yeah, and this is-
I wish I could see
Yeah, but
those kind of figures in my bank account tomorrow morning. I wish.
look at this. Look at the charity turnover. Right, you ready for this?
Go ahead.
This is what I
So,
find
charity
interesting. If you did,
turnover.
yep, you go down. You got Arts Council England, 1,488,655. No, in fact, no, 1.488
Site
six
savers,
five five point three four two.
261 million.
Yep, British Heart Foundation, 158 million,
St. John's.
900,000.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Why does it say St. Johnson 910 mil?
Yeah. RSPCA
Is that
turnover.
1 billion?
Yep.
Oh my god. Nuffield,
British
1.2 bill.
Yeah,
Welcome
look down
Trust,
at the
1.1 bill.
Look down to RSPCA, scope and shelter.
Scope and shelter.
And St John's Ambulance.
Which one's scope and shelter? Salary.
Go across to from the salary, go across, you'll see charity turnover. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, charity
6 block
turnover.
in. Yep.
So RSPCA.
Yep. I'll let you tell what this is.
So what I've got here is 152 mil.
Yep. £107,708. Shelter, 58 million. St John's Ambulance.
I'm sorry,
love that
but
one. Hit the St
some
John's
of these
Ambulance
places have billion.
Hit St John's. It said St John's Ambulance. That'll really make your eyes water.
Oh yeah, St. John's Ambulance, 910 mil.
Yeah. Now I say this to everybody I speak to. Yes, okay, go and support the big charities. That's what it's all about. But don't forget the little ones, because 99% of the little ones, like ourselves, like Bardsey, like everything else,
this is
do not get
ridiculous.
anything.
Nuffield Health, Nuffield, 1.2 billion.
Yep.
I didn't even realise that they were a charity. They're a gym.
Yep. But the way they get various
Welcome
donations.
Trust though, 1.1 bill. I'm finished. I'm done with that. What are you waffling? Telling me? Nah, I'm busy.
Look at the
Arts Council 1.4 bill.
yeah.
Oh my
But it's,
god.
right now, I'm trying to find where's it gone. I'm looking for
Oh
one now.
my
Let me find
god.
it.
Like, I am dumbfounded.
Yeah, but yeah. No, let me go back to what I was looking at, and then I can send you some more stuff. But no, honestly, this is how ridiculous this has got. At the end of the day,
I mean, I think we should
again,
go through. I think we should go through it more on Wednesday.
oh yeah, we can do. I'll send you the relevant
We'll go.
paperwork because
We'll send you send me all the stuff and everything. I'll get it saved, and then we'll go through it on Wednesday, and we'll go
yeah,
through.
because
This is what it looks like on the other side.
yeah, as I said, the point I'm making at the end of the day is, again, I've got no problem if people want to donate to charities. I welcome it. All I do say to them is, please look at what they're getting, what you're giving your money to,
Yeah, look at
because
what you're giving
they
your money into, because some of
won't.
these companies are just whoa. They
You
are.
know, they won't turn. You know, it's like as I said. I also got a big problem with the RSPCA because they do a reasonably good job. But some of the things we've been called out to, they should have dealt with, and they haven't, and we've had to deal with it. As a rescue, which I think is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, what you've got to remember is, if they can afford to do an advert on TV saying we need your money, they're not going to come on there and say, "Oh, this is our officers here, all sitting there having cups of tea, and we've had an emergency call out that a horse has fell in a sinkhole,
And
and it needs to get out."
we can't be
I'll,
bothered.
I'll,
You know,
I'll
you guys go do it.
put it to 2 hour job from where we are, so we'll get round to it when we get round to it. You know what I mean? They're not
Yeah,
going to show you that. They're going to show you the ones where they've gone into a property and the dog's been very malnourished and stuff.
yeah.
Um, they're not showing you the ones that they haven't been to, where one of our rescue associates, who's actually a potholer, that's what he does. And he's been called out many times to go rescue animals that have gone into potholes and into sinkholes and get them out. And the RSP's been nowhere in sight.
My God.
And then you look at how much money they've got coming through the door, and they're on the tally every other week saying, "Oh, we need your money because we can't do this, we can't do
Begging it. You're like,
nothing."
what do you mean? You've got
But
money.
they don't give you the full picture.
No, they
If
don't
they
go. They
did,
don't do the usual stuff of we've actually got money, but we want more.
well, that's exactly what it
We
is. We've
want
got money,
your money.
but we want more. You know what I mean? We've got CEOs to pay. I've always said
Yeah,
this to
we've got
anybody, do not
CEOs to
touch.
pay that get hundreds, and I mean hundreds of thousands of pounds, and they are laughing on their way to their villas. They're laughing on their way to their summer homes in Dubai, the Maldives, etc. Whilst you lot shove it.
Yeah. And then people ask me I refuse categorically to just get somebody to donate a 5 or a 10 to rescue. Because I don't want to be associated with what they're doing.
No.
And I would rather say to them, look, you want to help us, you want to support us, that's great. Buy a ticket. Even if you don't come, buy a
Yeah.
ticket. Because at least that way then, we can go to bed sleeping at night knowing that we are giving you something for your money. And what you're doing is you're helping us do what we do best, which is look after the animals. But on that happy note, don't forget, as I say, folks, we've got less than 3 weeks now for the Rocky Horror event.
Yeah.
That's going to be mental, to say the least.
It's gonna be
And
bonkers.
we'll see you all there. And Jordan will be in his kinky suspenders
No.
and stockings. I'll be in my leather jacket. Kat will be wearing some. Anna will be wearing some. And
And if
I'm
you
sure
do
all the
see
other
me,
staff
you'll
will
probably
be.
be seeing me smacking Ed on the chin.
Yeah, and I'll probably getting hung over the table by him in his stockings and suspenders, his high heels.
Ed, if you're
But
not
on that
careful, I'll
happy
get the
note,
whip out.
that's what I said. See, you can let it out now. You've got
And
the
I
whip.
will be
See
doing
what I
that
mean?
number of sweet transvestites.
See what I mean, folks? He's already admitted he's got a whip. So just come along
I
on the night and
don't,
see what else he's
but
wearing.
knowing what Ed's like, he's probably got one prepared.
So come along on the night and see what else he's got. So on that happy note, I'll go and I'll
If you
speak
want
to
to
you
see
later.
me whip Ed, I'll see you at that. See you there.
See you soon. Bye.
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 All right, folks, that's going to be everything for tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping on by. It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, that is everything that we have for you all. I'm going to go pop off, gonna go chill. I'll see you on Wednesday, 8 p.m, same time again, and we're going to go through some more stuff regarding of what we've just been speaking about tonight. And yeah, thank you all so much. God bless. And good night.